Okay.
Motion that ordinance number 0-17-7 be finally passed and adopted, and that notice of its passage and adoption be published in the 4/21/17 issue of the Tri-Town News by reference to its title only.
Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Roll call, Mrs. O'Donnell?
Yes.
Mr. Walsh?
No.
Mr. Nacastro?
No.
Mayor Berger?
No.
Okay, ordinance fails.
Let's get to work. Where are we cutting? Let's go. Mr. Mayfield, what do you have that we can cut in large amounts of money? If we're gonna have a 0% tax hike, well, how much are we gonna have to cut, Lou?
Municipal spending increased in this budget $913,000. So in order to have flat spending, you would need to cut that amount.
913,000. Mayor, what would you like to cut?
I've already made recommendations. They were discounted, so I made $600,000 worth of recommendations.
What were they? I didn't see them, I really didn't.
I sent them out. They were discounted by 3 members.
Well, they weren't discounted, they weren't accurate, so let's go over
Okay.
them.
That's fine. I don't have them with me.
Jeff, do you have them?
To my knowledge, we would not need to reintroduce the budget. We would just need to advertise any revisions to the budget should they exceed any of the thresholds that are within the state budget law. If cuts of $900,000 are on the table, I can guarantee you that will exceed
Well,
it.
that'll exceed thresholds.
Correct.
I believe in the recommendations the mayor made, there were some recommendations that were already cut when you and I made the cuts.
Yep.
So, if
That was
we-
about $160,000.
So you don't have it in front of you?
I do not. I'm very sorry.
Hey, listen, people, we gotta cut $900,000 if you want a 0% tax hike. I sure hope somebody's got some ideas.
Already made them.
I can go get them.
Yeah, let's
I can make
Go
copies.
get them.
Let's get it.
We need them.
You can do 'em? Okay.
And again, these are just my recommendations. I'm sure that we need recommendations from the entire council on this.
And again, not every single issue within the budget is addressed on this sheet, if I'm correct.
Agreed. A question, Deputy Mayor. You were in a consensus with 2 other council people to move forward with the budget. I'm interested to know why you don't want to move forward with it now.
How do you know I was in consensus?
Because there were 3 people, we needed 3 votes to move forward. Mr. Walsh did not vote.
We just listened to the people. They're telling us that they can't afford any more taxes.
So then my thing is, you're looking at this document, which, I proposed, and you're tearing that apart.
No, we looked at, no.
Let's start with something.
We looked at the whole budget.
Okay, but my point is that we're looking at this and we're saying, well, we can't do that, and we can't do this, and we can't do that. So I understand and respect what you're saying, but then I think recommendations should come from the other council members, apart from these recommendations, that would make cuts. Do you not agree?
We have $900,000,
Understood.
and we're gonna have 0. Okay? I personally don't know where we're gonna come up with $900,000. Okay? I have no issue if 2 other people up here agree we're to come up with $900,000 to $1 million. Whatever service it is, I'll vote yes to it. If that makes you all happy and it makes the citizens happy. So, to me, it's that simple. I watched things over the last 12 years occur when different things got, Youth and Family Services, they were outside the building chanting, "Joe must go." Okay, there was 250 people inside the building, 250 out, all right? Nobody wanted it to go. I mean, look, if we're gonna cut 900,000, we're not gonna nickel and dime it. Whether you wanna cut how much money we give to the first aid, whether you wanna cut how much money we give to the seniors, whether you want the dispatch to go to the county, whatever you wanna do that's gonna save big money, they're the only things that are gonna, stuff like that, that's gonna cut 900,000 to $1 million from this budget. It's not gonna be taking 500 from here, 1,000 from there. That's not gonna cut the mustard.
That's not what I did.
Listen, I see some of the stuff, and we sat in budget meetings, you and we had already cut thousands of dollars. I sat in budget meetings with Mr. Mayfield and Lou and Ed before he was gone, and we'd already cut thousands of dollars. I'll cut departments. It really doesn't faze me.
So make a recommendation.
For me, I think we gotta re-explore, put a dispatch over to the county. Okay? I think that'd save us $500,000-600,000. So whatever you decide, you're the mayor, okay?
No. Let's be fair. I started this process in January. You all started this process in October.
Okay?
I have made my recommendations. Whether or not you accept them, that is totally different. But I have made recommendations to cut over $600,000. That's number one. Number two, if you choose not to vote on this budget, we should vote on that now.
We already did.
We didn't vote it down. You voted on the ordinance. So if you want to vote on the budget, we could do that. And then
what was that ordinance?
that was the cap.
That's the cap. So if we have an emergency, I don't know, look under a rock. There you go.
I have no issue. I'll tell everybody up front, I'm voting no. Unless we come up with where 900,000 more is coming from, I'm voting no.
So am I. What would you like to do, ladies and gentlemen?
Come up with 913,000 if that's the goal.
Are we doing that today?
If it's possible.
I'm here.
Do you want to vote on the budget, however it lands, and then have a meeting to make changes to it? Or do we want to
Well,
just,
obviously, it's clear where it's gonna land, so
do we want to sit here? I mean, there are people in the audience. Do we want to
I've
just
made
sit
my
here without speaking?
recommendations, so I made my recommendations like you made your recommendations.
Okay.
Big money makes big decisions.
Well, since we all make the same money, I guess we could all make the decisions.
No, I'm just saying, to cut that kind of money is gonna make for major.
Which is why I'm saying, are we going to sit here willy-nilly and make a decision, or are we going to have a meeting and try to make decisions?
I don't know what
That's my
direction you want us
question.
to go in, man. What direction do you want us to go in?
It's not only about me, Mr. Walsh, it's about all of us here at the dais. There were three of us that voted no for the cap. We have not voted yet on the budget. Do we want to vote on the budget?
You run the meeting.
Let's vote on the budget.
I will make a motion not to adopt the 2017 municipal budget with the amendments that we have before us.
So we're talking about both resolutions.
You're making a motion to not
I
adopt.
will make a motion
one
not
se-
to adopt
Resolution 170 and Resolution 171.
So not to adopt.
either R17170 or R17171.
Is there a second to vote down both these resolutions? Get a second. I'm not certain what to do if there's not a second. What to do.
The motion fails.
So
Doesn't
just
get-
let them
let's
both
let it
die.
go.
So we'll move on.
Now you need to make a motion to adopt the 2017 municipal budget as introduced. Yes, no, we just did the amendments.
Oh,
We had the public hearing, and then you have to actually go back and adopt, and make the motion for the 2017 as introduced.
Okay,
Then the amendments would not apply.
The amendments are not,
done.
are just off
They're
the
done.
table now.
They're off the table.
okay,
So
so
it's as
R 17-171. Correct, we're gonna do the adoption of the budget as introduced. No amendment. Hearing no motion? Lou, do I need a motion in a second and a roll call for it to report to the state? Or by absence of voting? Will that suffice? Either have I.
I think it'd be reasonable to say that
If nobody makes a motion, it can't be entertained.
it's a
Okay.
failure.
So then it
Then
fails.
it's declined.
Okay,
So then we gotta go on.
so,
to-
well, I mean, obviously
Do
Lou
what you
needs to
gotta do.
For
report
the
to the
record,
state.
no motion has been made.
For the record, no motion has been made for the adoption of the 2017 municipal budget as introduced. Let's move on. The next item on the agenda is Resolution 9A.1, authorize temporary emergency appropriation to increase the 2017 temporary budget, R 17-172. Is there a motion or is discussion?
I'll make a motion to approve that. If not, we gotta shut down the town, so I'll make the motion.
I will second that motion.
Roll call, Mrs. O'Donnell?
Yes.
Mr. Walsh?
Yes.
Mr. Nacastro?
Yes.
Mayor Berger?
Yes.
Okay, so right now, we're looking at Tuesday. What is the date?
25th,
25.
and that's a budget discussion.
Budget discussion,
No other business.
no other business. What's the start time?
For full disclosure, I don't know that I cannot commit to any day. I'm waiting for a date for surgery.
That looks like sooner than later, right, for a date?
I'm hoping,
I got clearance to come tonight. There's no guarantee I'll get clearance again. I told you my suggestion.
I should know tomorrow.
Get a hold of that office, you gotta get a hold of tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
I believe the mayor said she'll know tomorrow, so
I will know within the next 2 days.
so can we,
Okay.
let's sit for 2 days.
Well, that's not gonna give enough time to,
48-hour notice, if I know by Friday, sure.
okay,
Today's only Tuesday, okay,
Okay.
fair enough.
okay.
So Mayor, you'll just contact me
I
and
will.
let me know your
Absolutely.
availability, and then I'll move
Absolutely.
forward with the Tuesday date for now, right? You're right, the tentative Tuesday, May 25 date. Is that what the May date was? Okay. Oh, I
April.
apologize, it was April. Nope, no time yet.
At this point, I would like to make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
So moved.
Second?
Second?
Roll call, Mrs. O'Donnell?
Yes.
Mr. Walsh?
Now I wanna stick around.
Mr. Nacastro?
Sure.
Mayor Berger?
Absolutely.
I got outvoted on that one, Miss
You
Moneypenny.
did.
Yeah.
Meeting is adjourned. What time is it?
I got outvoted again.
10:30.
I got
PM.
outvoted again.